All right, everybody. Now that I ended stream, which is every Monday, be in the chat 7:30 p.m. Let's do this. East Coast time, by the way. I don't know where y'all time zone is, but let's get into this video. So we had another QR code today.
And you make sure you show damage control with the poison pixel.
Took out my phone, went to the QR code. I put it in the chat so that way I can bring it up on the computer to show everyone. And this is the website it took me to, right? Boom. So if you don't, I don't know what pictures are called, but I'm going to try to do some cross-examination. Maybe not in this video, but maybe later, maybe before Friday, so that way I can come back with another video. You see what else we get with the white rabbit? See what the name of these patents are, because it probably means something else. But once you get here, you'll see this. Now I just so happened to move the mouse around, and when I hover it over, it covers it up with an overlay. It says www.com, and it comes up with that. All right, we'll get into that in a minute. But you know what we always do first? We got to look URL up top. Okay, as you can see, the URL up top comes out to be this right here, and if I'm not mistaken, that is binary code at the end of that. So I went and I did some research, and I seen that people are actually using binary code to see what's going on, and it spells out Gacy. So we don't know if that's John Wayne Gacy, we don't know if it's Joe Gacy over in NXT, but both of them have a significant meaning, I guess you could say. John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer dressed up in clown makeup. The Fiend is a killer clown, I guess you can say too. You got Joe Gacy, who his pretty much shit is almost about flower power and love, but can get violent when he wants to. And that White Rabbit song takes place in that whole era of aura that Joe Gacy has. Some words I'm trying to put together, y'all. Bear with me. So we go back. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring up this again. So that's the URL. Okay, cool. We found out that was Gacy. So I come to the next thing. I said, okay, let me type this in. But then I was like, hold up. This right here below looks like something. Now, in middle school and like elementary school and even in high school, they had like stuff like this. And they used to be like, if you squint, you can find out what it means and all this other stuff. And kind of crazy, right? So I never was the person that can actually see stuff. People be like, oh, I see a rabbit, oh, I see a snake, shit like that. I think they was pretty much lying, by the way. I said, oh man, this kind of looked like that stuff that I used to see in what's face. And I hit one of these moves. I said, oh well. And I drug the mouse back up and went like this. I said, hold up. What is this shit here? I said, it looked very familiar. Looks very familiar to me. I don't know if this looks familiar to y'all, but we're going to talk about it when we get back to it. But for now, I had to type this in. I had to see what this URL was going to take, right? It took me here. So basically, you've gone to a site within WWE that is not there, basically. So that's why it's called Parts Unknown. And it says, look like you've taken a wrong turn. Get out while you still can. And I was like, oh, that does kind of plays a factor into what's going on. Then you see you got the buzzards. Everybody breaking that down, by the way. So I said, okay, maybe that means something. But then I just so happened to like look on Twitter, and I seen somebody put this. It was an extra piece, which I do not know how they got behind this video to actually do it. Like, I've tried to remove the overlay and all this other stuff, and it doesn't actually come up. But I've typed all of those numbers in that you see, boom, 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 and it brought me to this website here, which you see other numbers. And I'm gonna talk about that too. I think I got something on here where somebody said something about it. I never actually hit save image as to see if it come up with something else. It just come up with the same as the URL basically. But if you go to the URL, and like we've been doing for the past 2 weeks, we've been hitting the latitude and longitude. You type the latitude and longitude in right here. It gives you, we can actually bring that up. So when you take that latitude and longitude number, you put it in, this is where it gives you the Wells Fargo Arena, which is where Extreme Rules is this Saturday. So hopefully either we get another clue on Friday, or they're gonna keep prolonging this, which I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty good idea what they should do. I'll talk about it after I finish this video. But yes, now that we're back now that we did all that kind of crazy shit, we back. I said I seen this before. So I had to do some research. I said, where have I seen this before? And they all look like little rabbits or whatever, so that's cool. And I just so happened to be on Twitter, and I see this. I said, hold up. That's where it's from. It's from the old Predator movie. You guys probably not old enough if you're watching this to know about this movie, and those who are, welcome to old age, brothers. Anyway, so it comes up with a code, and this is the code that how you will break down Predator. If you know how to speak Predator, this is what it is right here. Someone already like broke it down, and this is actually what it says. Right here, before me created, there were none. Save things eternal, and eternal I endure. All hope abandoned, ye who enter here. So I had to see what was going on. Somebody else did it right here. And it comes up with this quote here. Now, we're about to do this on stream because I didn't try to see to type that in and see who this person was. Dante, type that in. Let's just hit Dante already, okay? It already comes up. It comes up. As soon as I type in Dante, it comes up. I don't know what's been going on with Google lately, but they need to fix. And it also refers back to Italy, which I just seen. Where was it at just now? It just disappeared from the side? I'm not losing my mind, guys. I could have sworn there was some stuff on the side just now. And I also want to say, man, the last code that we got on Friday, he was talking about Yom Kippur. And that's also tomorrow, I believe, right? Tuesday is Yom Kippur, right? So I'm going to tune in to NXT just to see if anything pop up as a code wise. We'll find out. Could be doing some trickery shit. But if it's pertaining to Gacy, right? Because I want you to understand something. Last week, the Friday, we got a encrypted code that said BELAIR. Bianca Belair, was out there today. Now the QR code came up one time, which I showed in the beginning of the video. Now, this time that the QR code popped up, Corey Graves was out there with Bianca Belair and Bailey, and he held it up on the back of the contract signing. So boom, that leads me to say, okay, Bianca Belair was a piece of an instrument that he's just using to where his masterpiece was going to be, which is that QR code. Boom, we get this QR code. The binary numbers come out as Gacy, right? So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe Tuesday something might happen with Joe Gacy. We might see a QR code with Joe Gacy pop up. Why not? I know Joe Gacy tweeted, which I heard someone say. So let's actually go to Twitter and let's find Joe Gacy. Now, Joe Gacy actually tweeted out, we take everything in sight all through the night, leaving scars and crashing cars. If you search that, it is lyrics to the song called Fiend. Fiend for the fans and all that good stuff. Y'all can read that too. So maybe that could be Joe Gacy's thing right there. That could have been just that. Or he could have just tweeted it because he just tweeting it, you know. What would be crazy is that Joe Gacy comes back as the Fiend. He has the same body stature almost of him. Joe Gacy comes as a Fiend, and then Bray Wyatt is actually there as well. That'd be crazy. That's just something to throw out there. But let's get back to it. Here's the blue thing. When you turn down the negative, I believe this is what you get, which is a code that's in the middle of it. MTA 4M lowercase j and an I and an equal sign. Someone already cracked the code on that, and it comes out 10/8/22, October 8th. That's Extreme Rules. We got the Wells Fargo. We done did everything. I'm recapping as we go. Boom, bang, and bam. There you go right there. So we got something big happening. Now, I do want to say that the way that this person is putting this shit together is fucking beautiful. This is beautiful. This is puzzle for adults. So now we broke that code. We know it's in Wells Fargo. Now I need to see what these numbers about, right? Now we got to see this is where the north and the west URL take you to. Now I believe this is where I actually hit the source code at. Did I? View page source code? Yeah, this is where I seen the source code, and that's the latitude, longitude. I looked through anything else. We need to check and see what those numbers are. Somebody already cracked it, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. Did I actually put it up here? If I put it up here, that'll be cool. This is why you need to understand Twitter is your friend. So if you have a Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter, by the way. I'll put it down at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter, okay? I appreciate you if you do that. Also, this is where the numbers take White Rabbit milk. Let's actually type in White Rabbit milk. White Rabbit candy flavored milk. Now I don't understand what half of this stuff means. I want to know if it's something encrypted. I don't know. It's just it's leading you down a lot of things. So let's get to this honorable mention I was talking about. People are catching that before the QR code came out, there was an evil presence that went over top of Alexa Bliss's head. which would be cool if she's getting ready to turn back. What I thought that might have happened tonight, me and a couple chat members, we were talking. It was like if the light flicker and then Lily appears to be sitting on the top belt burnt turnbuckle and she a slight little twitch or some shit, that'd be cool. Just a slight little boom. Let motherfuckers know what's up. That'd be cool. Everything was leading up to it too. It was leading to it. Like the whole damage control was out there stomping her, just stomping her. I thought maybe the lights would go out, maybe she'll start laughing or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. Now we got Friday. Everybody been traveling back and forth on each show, so maybe something that happened Friday. Maybe something that happened at Extreme Rules. We know something definitely is going to happen at Extreme Rules. We got the date for it. That's all I can say, and that's all I can see for right now. Oh man, this is kind of crazy, dude. I don't know too much about this, man, so I'm not going to really talk on it. I don't really know too much about all the biblical things. I'm being straight up. You know, it's got me scratching my head, as you see. You know what I'm saying? Got me over here. Don't know, man. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to tune in Tuesday tomorrow, by the way. It's October 4th. If I'm not mistaken, this is Yom Kippur. Will we see anything on NXT? Will we see anything against Joe Gacy on NXT? Will we see anything this Friday? What about Extreme Rules? Oh, my God. I guess we'll find out.